right. We have a new president, everyone. And as the great Nelly once said, who'll be playing the presidential ball tonight, good gracious, aspodacious. What a day. Isn't that something? Nelly playing the presidential ball tonight. Who knew Inauguration Day would be like Panama City spring break in college? Had Cisco just brought the thong song to D.C., I'd have been there in a second to cover this. Snoop Dogg, Soulja Boy, Kid Rock, Carrie Underwood, the very non-gay Village People. America hasn't seen a compilation album this diverse since Jock Jams. And a lot of people are upset, both on the left and the right, and they're confused as to why Snoop Dogg played the inauguration crypto ball after being so anti-Trump for all these years leading up to it. Well, the answer, my friends, lies in the lyrics of his hit song, Gin and Juice, where he reveals the shocking revelation that his mind is on his money and his money is on his mind. I know that comes as a shock to those of you who, due to the Mandela effect, remember that song as being my mind on my integrity and my integrity on my mind. But in this universe, Snoop Dogg does not have that belief. It's in the other universe where he is calling Nelly and Uncle Tom right now. Other observations before we bring on our guest today from today's festivities is the billionaires were a little bit buck wild. Joe Biden, after pardoning all of us, we are all pardoned for our future crimes thanks to Joe Biden. He just seemed very happy to witness Trump reclaiming the presidency. Melania, she made spy versus spy hot again. And Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible while being sworn in, raising a number of conspiracies to start off his presidency. And here to help us understand the events of the day is not only the new president of the United States, President Trump, but also the former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and Joe Robinette Biden. Didn't know Robinette was your middle name, President Biden. Starting with you, President Biden, how did today feel?
Pardon?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Biden. Pardon. Felt pardony.
Quiet. Shut up.
Who you talking to?
I talk and you listen. Who wants a pardon? You're pardoned. And I'm pardoned. Wouldn't you like to be a pardon too? I can't stop. I'm just giving pardons away. Come on down to Crazy Joe's. Pardons for all.
That was quite a way to go out, Mr. President Biden. What was the motivation behind giving out so many? Are you okay, Mr. President?
Yeah, that's just the alarm at the White House.
Sorry, it sounds like somebody fell.
He's sipping on gin and juice.
Right, Mr. Biden. You pardoned Fauci. You pardoned your entire family. Did you give yourself a pardon?
It's like being knighted, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
That's what they told me.
Yeah, like Jimmy Savile.
Hey, get off of my lawn, man.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, you seemed in good spirits today watching President Trump.
I can't get the smile off of my face, man.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the clone DNA is malfunctioning. But I took a high-speed rail and I railed it back to Brazil. I got a couple injections, but not before making a scavenger hunt. I made a scavenger hunt for you, DJ. I made a scavenger hunt. Guess what? That's in the scavenger hunt, DJ.
Well, what is he going to be searching for?
Okay, so it's got dookie sticks and baggies of cocaine all over the White House. I left them all. I left them for you to find.
Mr. President Trump, have you found any of these bags of cocaine?
Well, we've found a few of them. We've got quite a few dookie sticks on our hands.
Right. Wow.
don't forget the dookie.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Mr. President.
we found some of the Dookie sticks, Joe. It smells like old man mothballs and like your crap took a crap.
Wow, that's quite an image.
How many? How many did you find?
We found 3 so far.
So far.
Oh, there's a lot more.
I don't know that this is the work that everybody expected you to be getting done on day one, President Trump.
Well, it's all a part of the process, Brad. It's all a part of the process, you know.
Is this tradition every time the buck is passed?
It was a surprise, one of many to come.
Wow. So you might be finding lots of surprises throughout your presidency, Mr. Trump, President Trump.
Well, you know, I'm not surprised by that. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises, lots of surprises.
Well, we have a comment here from Romulex that says pardoning Fauci is demonic work. Do you have a response to that, President Biden?
Yeah, he was. I pardoned him. You know what number he was?
Which one?
He was 69.
That's good. Yeah. Good to see you have a sense of humor on the way out.
I can't. I'm smiling. I'm having such a good. Oh, what a relief.
Are you relieved to no longer have the burden of the presidency?
Oh, God, yeah, tell me where to go and what to do. I'm reading off of everything and everyone. And, oh, man, you know what I'm going to do now?
What's that?
I'm going to go, I'm going to go and, I'm going to take my, back to Brazil, and then I'm going to go full super villain, man. And my clones we're gonna ravage the whole world, and I shall be known as the Sniffler. That's my new name. I'm here, check it out, check it. Sniffle me this, little girl. What sleeps all day, and takes meth to function, and I can't get this damn smile off my face.
The Sniffler.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, no, I like it. I was trying to solve the puzzle there. What sleeps all day and takes meth. So there's an army of clones?
That's how we've been finding the Dookie sticks in the bag of cocaine. We've got these stick-em notes from the Sniffler all over the White House.
It dawned on me that you have clones that can help you leave these little prizes all over the White House.
Please, it's starting to hurt. I can't stop smiling.
Wow. So you guys are going to, the Biden clone army is going to go to Brazil and start a villain art. Yeah.
We're already. I have a whole deep underground military base there, and then I got so many clones of me. Oh God, there's so many.
Can you not stop smiling because you've mixed together a bunch of home cosmetics?
I think I had a stroke. I don't know any. Man, I am. Come on, man. I'm negotiating hostage deals with
with Brazil.
With
hummus.
Oh man, I'm starving.
Yeah, hummus is some delicious chickpeas.
Yes. Well, you guys both did a great job working together on that deal with hummus to get those chickpeas.
Yeah, we're gonna bring all the chickpeas home.
Yeah, you know, I just listen, man. No hard feelings. The incoming administration has a lot to look forward to in the oval oval orifice. I always want to say that.
Well, President Biden, I have to say I have not seen you or heard you this happy. You seem like you're experiencing pure joy as Jill and everybody else in the family as happy as you are.
Oh man, oh God, I can't stop. Listen, long ago, in a galaxy not so far away, a young Freemason and a monkey man were walking forward with liberty and justice for just us, not for you. But think about it.
Yes.
The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
It was built, and it's still there, man.
You said the Statue of Liberty is a man. That is a theory many people have.
Full on Lucifer. It's Lucifer. That's crazy, isn't it? That it's Lucifer.
Right,
Man,
yeah.
That's ingenuity.
All the secrets coming out. I really like this new Biden, and I can appreciate your enthusiasm. Are you gonna? Oh, go ahead.
I'm dementia ridden now, so hey, man, no holds barred.
Right. At this point, like you can
anything goes.
Anything goes. Absolutely. President Trump, congratulations. Are you going to have a role in your administration for Biden, even if it's a consultation role?
You know, we might keep him around as like a jester. He's become pretty funny here.
He's very funny.
I'm not going out like that, man. I'm going full supervillain, taking over Brazil, and come and get me, motherfucker.
Are you going to wage war on the U.S., President Biden from Brazil?
Haven't I started already?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
The bombs were dropped for Trump to find.
I'm here to stand the test of time against the... Listen, there's such a shitstorm that's coming.
That's
to the next administration.
I see what you did there.
We're gonna make sure extra surprise pandemics and holy crap, you can slap your uncle if you want to do it now. If you wait,
he died.
We got an alien invasion.
What do you think about that, former President Biden? Is the UAPs, is this something we're going to blame on China, or do you believe these are actually aliens?
No, I'm taking full credit for it. It's called Project Blue Biden, and it's coming in the summer. It's going to make that Will Smith movie look like the Howdy Doody Humpback Hour.
Independence Day, yeah.
Yeah. And I'd like to see Will try to slap the shit out of some hybrids walking off of some reverse engineered 0-point energy spacecraft, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Have you just been using your whole presidency to plan a series of pranks for the future?
Yeah, call them what you will. I am on meth right now. Holy crap.
I can tell. I can
Good
certainly
times. Tough times. What's that Led Zeppelin song?
Tough times.
I wish you would have taken the meth before the inauguration. I think I caught you sleeping a few times.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had to power down.
I have to say, when Carrie Underwood, there was a technical problem, and she said, I'm going to just do it myself, and did a great job. And she asked everybody to sing with her. President Biden seemed to be happily singing with her, while Kamala and Doug Emhoff, her gay husband, and Jill all seemed to be like very tight-lipped, angry about singing with her. So do you recall any of that? Was there any comment in the family about that, Mr. Biden?
Yeah, they were trying to sabotage her. And, man, there's so much infighting and politics.
Yeah. Did you get to sniff Carrie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That was the best part of my day. Hold on, let me crack a brewski. There we go.
Sniffler struck on Carrie Underwood.
Yep. I mean, how can I not look at her? Look at that fresh specimen.
Of course. Yeah, almost too old for you.
She's a little old for you, isn't she, Jeff?
You know, if I squint a little bit, and if my eyes aren't working correctly, you see my eyes are just black. It's all pupil now.
It's all right. Permanently dilated, of course.
It was the best times, in that house.
Wow.
Yeah, that's from those cocaine eye drops.
Manifest destiny. That's what'll do it to you.
It's such a great time that former President Biden had today. President Trump, what about on your side of it? I think a lot of people, the question pressing on their mind is, why didn't you put your hand on the Bible?
Well, it was late getting there, and I've already been the president for the past 4 years.
Oh, so you didn't have to do it again?
Yeah.
That's pretty much the extent of it. Yeah, Melania had it, but they were late getting it up there.
Yeah.
So it was they had their window of time for you to raise your hand, and
they were racing us. They were racing us in there to get the thing done.
And you said, you lost your chance, and you put your hand down.
You know, they were just they kept pushing us forward.
Is that a lighter? Are you smoking? Are you smoking, Mr. Biden, right now?
You bet your ass I am. I'm fucking celebrating, man. That's great.
What a time. What a time in DC right now.
I'm smoking meth here, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, I almost went outside and started talking about that.
Well, I have to say, I'm sorry to hear that your son Hunter lost all of his paintings in the Los Angeles fires. I know that's very valuable work.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. L.A., California. Yeah, that was us. Yeah, man. Oh man, those energy weapons.
I think we lost you a little bit there in the audio.
Hey, you sound like you're inside of a cup or inside of that crack pipe of yours.
You got all the way in the crack pipe.
Yeah, I'm all. Oh man.
There you go. That's better.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back. We hear you now.
Yeah. Make sure that you wear blue clothes. Just join the Blue Man group. Everyone will be safe. And
yes.
Just practice catching stuff in your mouth. You'll be fine.
Of course.
Wait, what kind of stuff do we need to catch in our mouth?
Well, mostly you just got to paint yourself blue, so you don't, burst into flames. Ironically.
So that prevents. So if you're in the Blue Man group, you're safe in California.
Yeah, ironically. However, exposing yourself to toxic materials can be real fun.
To say, when you ever say exposing yourself, people don't expect to hear toxic materials at the end of that sentence.
Yeah, well, I'm on a new kick here. I mean that's a hobby of mine, but between that and the shot and the all the missing materials, and if you mutate, you can just contact me, and I'll make you one of my minions. It's up to you, America.
All right, so there's a job opportunity there to be a Brazilian minion of the Sniffler.
Do they look like the minions?
Yeah, that would be funny. That would be so funny. Oh my God.
With gene editing these days, I think we can make people, look like animated people.
I think they'll look like the X-Men or some shit.
Well, I heard that some of the paintings, touching back on the hidden scavenger hunt you left for President Trump. Some of the paintings that Hunter Biden that got burned up in the fire, allegedly he smeared actual human feces on the canvas and intended on selling them for like $85,000, $100,000. Is that true?
He's such a joker, man. He gets that from his daddy.
Apparently so.
When we used to, for the holidays, we'd hide dookie sticks all over
every Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Did you ever do that?
No, we never got into that, but we always talked about it. Well, so Mr. President Trump, what did it feel? Take us through the inauguration and just what it felt like. Returning to the presidency.
we had to change up everything. We had to change it all up, even though it looked, looks can be deceiving. In the wintertime, it might look warm, but it's not always warm.
Yeah, it looked cold.
You wake up, you look outside and it's sunny, and you're like, oh no, it's a sunny day. We thought it was going to be snowy.
Yeah, you had your bathing suit on, probably.
And then we got outside and it was awfully cold. So moving it inside, caused some issues and caused a lot of rushing and things like that. And, Joe and I got to catch up in the beast on the way over there.
You guys rode together?
Yeah, we rode together.
Was Jill and Melania also in there?
They rode in a separate car together.
Wow.
It was like that scene in Cobra Kai season 2 where Johnny
such cultural
Lawrence,
knowledge. Yeah, go ahead, Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah. And Mr. Miyagi's kid, their wives are together at the table, and the wives go to the powder room, and they leave Daniel's son and Johnny at the table together to mend their old wounds.
Ripping another one, President Biden. Ripping another one.
4 more years. 4 more years.
In this situation, I'd say I'm more of the Johnny Lawrence and Biden's more of the Daniel son.
Really?
Yeah,
That's an interesting. Yeah, that's a very interesting, parallel you make there, because I think before that show came to Netflix, we all viewed Daniel's son as the hero and Johnny as the villain, but I think that has changed since that show came out, even reversed, as you put it, and even seen as what once were enemies have become reluctant friends, frenemies who have each other's back. Is that what the two of you are?
Oh, man, I was thinking about sniffing that will.
We lost you in your bong again.
I was thinking about the other movie.
We can't hear you, Jeff.
President Biden is shrunk down, and he's inside of his bong.
Hey, I'm here.
There he is. He's back. He's crawled his way out.
So you got a shrink ray over there.
Yeah, I got a shrink ray.
Oh, I love this Biden. I have to say, I love this Biden. Oh, my gosh. Well, I might have voted for this Biden.
Yeah, where was all this energy?
Wait, really? Hold on,
Yeah.
really?
I might have voted for this one.
Where was all this energy during the debates, Jeff?
Oh, they wouldn't let me smoke so much meth. It smells weird.
You think they wouldn't let you because they knew that if you did, you wouldn't take the election?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe you should appoint former President Biden as, Secretary of a Good Time, President Trump.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll be Secretary of a Good Time and the Vice President of Pantsing.
So if I didn't think I could love you even more, President Biden, until that happened. Have you been pantsing people today?
You ever been pantsed?
Oh, yeah, I've been pantsed. I've done some pantsing.
You're my kind of guy.
Who have you pantsed today? And are they over 18?
No.
Of course. Well.
So, Brad, do you know how many pardons Joe gave out? I think he got a record for it.
I think it was an infinite number of
8,790 million pardons.
How many pardons can make an entire year?
So, did you guys see this? Speaking of pardons, I'd love to get your comments on this. I don't know. Maybe this is deceptive editing, and maybe this is a deep fake. But what do you guys have to say about this here?
Innocent of all crime, who's just an innocent person. Have you ever heard of that? Just somebody getting a blanket pardon, and they're an innocent person.
But no, it's the president's own family. It's people that have been covering up for the president in addition to his own family.
Is there an innocent explanation for someone to seek preemptive pardons for family members? Would you do that if you knew you were innocent and just worried about outside forces?
The answer to that is going to be no. If you haven't done anything wrong, you sit there and go, what do you need a preemptive pardon for?
If he pardons people preemptively, he's essentially telling the public that these people have committed crimes.
So this was from 2020 when they were saying that you, President Trump, after your first term, were going to preemptively pardon people, and you didn't. And President Biden here, the joke again. Is this part of the joke, President Biden?
Yeah.
This is all part of the Sniffler's plan.
Sniffle me this. Sniffle me this.
Wow.
How many pardons does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
And who is the Tootsie Roll in this case?
Yeah, wouldn't you like to know?
Justice system.
The justice system. Wow.
Yeah.
So very interesting. President Trump, do you have thoughts on that? You seem to be
Well, you know, Brad, they've been doing a lot of things where they project what they think I'm going to do, which is exactly all the things that they did and are going to do. You know, that was everything right there. They just do a lot of projecting. They blame me. They can't stick anything to me. You know,
we're in a group chat. A lot of people don't realize this. I'm in a group chat with the president, and a couple of people in the group chat last night sent an image focusing on your ear, and they were curious about, seemed to imply that nothing had happened to your ear during the assassination attempt. Do you have a response to that?
Well, are your friends rich?
I don't know if they're rich.
I mean, if they're not, I can afford things like plastic surgery.
I would say it's 6 months ago too, and I think the talk about how it exploded your ear, and also
it nicked my ear, but there's a lot of blood comes from the ear. Lots of blood comes from the ear. Watch any MMA fight. Talk to those people about it. It's bloody things.
And then the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, watch the WWF. They'll tell you the same thing.
Biden, would you consider getting into some WWE like President Trump has now that you are out of office?
Absolutely. Once I get my supervillain sanctum all put together, I'll come out and I'll meth myself up, and the Sniffler can be a new bad guy in the WWE.
The Sniffler versus Hulk Hogan is something America needs to see.
I'll rip his arms off.
What you do with his arms once they're torn apart?
I'll beat him to death with them.
Yeah.
Arms. You're gonna do that to Hulk Hogan, huh?
And then I'll smell him. I'll smell his hair a little.
You'll smell him to death, possibly.
And then I'll take his sample of his blood, and I'll make a bunch of mini Hulk Hogans.
Of course,
and then I'll feed him to my clones.
Yeah. Will Dr. Fauci help you in this with his scientific knowledge?
Of course, I pardoned him, didn't I?
Yeah, you need it. There's got to be a use for him if you pardoned him.
I'm gonna call him number 69. He's number 69.
Yeah, right. Why do you give him that number?
Son. That's funny, isn't
it? But does he have a skill?
He's always beholden to me.
Yeah. Right.
In that special way.
Right. Okay, interesting. He's very tiny though. Seems like
But he's perfect for that, isn't he?
Fauci is like the same size as the late Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, late my ass.
Yeah, right now.
Late my ass. He's on an island. He's eating peanuts right
now. He's perfectly healthy, isn't he, on an island with Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, you got it.
Epstein, Tupac, Biggie,
and Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, and Jimmy Carter, Bowie, and Michael Jackson, and Elvis.
So, what about Barron Trump, who appears to have gotten taller?
He's gotten so tall, everybody loves Barron.
Tell him about the time machine and the flux capacitor and Skynet and your uncle, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, Tesla.
Yeah, we've talked about that many times. The time traveling Baron von Trump.
And your uncle, who got all Tesla's papers after he died, and now strangely, you're working with a Tesla guy.
I'm Marty McFly. He's Emmett Brown.
Was Elon Musk from the past, or how's this work?
Elon Musk is actually my uncle.
Elon Musk is Donald, or what's your uncle's name? I can't remember. Is it John Trump?
John Trump.
So you bring up Elon Musk. I want you guys to help me understand what's going on in these clips from today of Elon Musk. There's a couple of them going around. What is just the beginning of this clip here? What is Elon Musk doing at the beginning of this clip here?
Leave him alone. He has Asperger's. He's got Asperger's. Leave him alone.
What is this move here?
He's got look at him. He's got Asperger's.
I mean, that does seem like a definition of Asperger's, but is Asperger's the same as autism?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Delicious. I love Asperger's.
Only if it's aged appropriately for you, Mr. Biden. Now, here's another.
The hell was that?
Was that a dog? Whose dog was that? Do you have a dog, President Trump?
We all have dogs. Everybody has dogs.
So I thought you didn't own a dog because you said who look. I mean, imagine me walking a dog.
Look, I don't have to walk him. I'm rich.
I mean, you could be like President Biden and have a dog that you pretend to rescue and then send off to be killed.
Well, that dog kept biting everyone.
Are you defending his treatment of what was his name, Commander?
I'm not defending him, but the dog kept biting Secret Service.
Do you think you should have named that dog Redskin?
Redskin, maybe, or Cujo.
All right, here's another clip, a different clip of Elon from that same speech. What is Elon doing here? Let me get this at the start.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait a minute!
Whoa!
Hold on there!
Whoa! Wait a minute!
Have you guys not seen that? Here, I'll play it again for you guys. Oh, that was a great reaction. Hold on, Elon. Is this the Asperger's?
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
I think he. Wait a minute.
He's saying, I'm giving my heart out to you, is what he's saying. I'm giving my heart out to you, is what he says.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what Hitler was saying too, right?
Yeah, so that's apparently a Roman soldier thing. And there's images that they shared of Obama and Hillary and everybody doing that. I think you can find anybody doing an image like that, but you would think that Elon would be mindful to, or maybe it's a provocateur type thing, but mindful to the way that such a gesture might be framed by the media. What's y'all's response to that?
I mean, I'm going to have a long talk with him, but it's hard to communicate with him sometimes because he doesn't understand social
because
cues.
of the Asperger's, do you have a hard time with that?
He doesn't understand social cues,
Right. Do you find him just standing around in the bedroom when you and Melania are about to have
then I gotta be like Elon, come on, get out.
Right.
We're about to make some whoopee.
Yeah. Can I have a run at Melania, by the way?
We've talked about this, Brad. I gotta be long gone.
President Biden, can I have a run at Jill? Would you mind?
I'm just thinking about that little X running around.
Yes, X was up on stage but right before the YMCA dance the other day or yesterday, President Trump. He named his kid X. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, X Angel Firebird or something like that, right?
Something weird, definitely like that. What do you have to say about Melania's spy versus spy hat?
I thought she looked good.
I thought she was Amish.
She did look a little bit Amish, but speaking of the YMCA, is the YMCA the guys who sing it, President Trump? There's a bit of a controversy on the right now that they're not gay. It was not a gay anthem as people have thought for the past 50 years. Is this a heterosexual group?
I mean, I don't personally know their sexualities. I know the guy from Queen was gay,
but you don't know anything about.
I know that there's an Indian. I like their music.
Would it not be a good thing for them to be gay because people have accused you of homophobia and attacks on those communities?
Look, we love the gays. We love the gays. There's only two genders. We love the gays.
Right. That's one of the day one things that I think you signed. That there's only two genders now.
Yeah, we don't need 176 of them. I mean,
think,
come on.
Right. I think the 174 that you have banished from the country would be going over to Brazil to live under the Sniffler.
And I remember, back in the day when I'd be sitting there and I'd be putting my legs in the water.
Yeah.
Touching, rubbing my legs in the water.
Your hairy legs.
Oh, yeah, and they'd stand up on it, and they'd just be like flapping there. Just there in the water.
Yeah. Yes.
Manifest destiny across our proud land.
Are you
across
quoting,
our borders.
You're quoting Trump's speech right now?
All of us are created equal, except everyone I pardon.
Right.
And they're not pariahs. They're not pariahs.
Well,
After 50 years of this nonsense, I'm stepping back to go forward underground.
They're going to have to.
I'm going to be a menace to you, DJ, from the shadows.
So that is what.
He's
go
just
ahead.
admitting to being the deep state.
It sounds like he was going to help you from the shadows. I don't.
He said a menace to me from the shadows.
Well, sometimes people who are a menace to you make your vice president. J.D. Vance used to call you Hitler on CNN. Is that not correct?
And then I talked to him about it. I said, "You really think that?" And he goes, "Oh no, I don't really think that."
I think Elon was just fixing his shoulder pad.
Yeah, he was trying to stretch his arm out. That's all he was trying to do. Let's look at this clip real quick of you. The YMCA last night during one of your.
I used to go. Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Love that Indian.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what. I used to. Yeah.
You really nailed this opening, Mr. President. Like the timing is. You're such a performer. Look at this perfect timing.
I used to go to the YMCA. Oh, damn it. I miss those days.
Well, tell us about those days at the Y. Does this recapture it for you?
Oh, yeah. I used to sneak in the back. And I used to say, hey, guess what? The senator's here. And then I just they got a real steamy steam room there, man.
Yeah. Right. A lot of naked old men at the YMCA from what I recall as a teenager.
Well, yeah, that's us. That was me.
That was you at the Gwinnett YMCA?
Surprise!
Oh, my God, no idea. No, I knew we went in there after playing basketball, and I had no idea why they would always have their leg up on a bench, and there'd be just a group of old naked men talking, but I didn't know that it was future President Biden.
Just balls out, huh?
You got it, mister.
The Sniffler was in my hometown.
I'm balls out from now on.
Balls out Biden.
Balls out Biden. What about Vivek? Supposedly Vivek left the Doge operation to go run for governor of Ohio over a policy disagreement. Is this true, President Trump?
We'll see. People flip-flop all the time. We love Vivek, though.
You love Vivek.
Oh, yeah. He talks really fast like that Micro Machine man.
Right. A lot of people are upset about the H-1B1 thing that Vivek, he basically called Americans lazy and un-Indian like him. A lot of people think, or do you agree with him on that?
What that we're lazy and un-Indian like him?
Yes, do you agree with that?
I mean, to a degree, he's not necessarily wrong.
So what do you think here? What do you guys notice here in this photo that I noticed with Trump? You guys see anything?
I noticed his ears okay.
There's Waldo in the
There's
background.
Waldo. Exactly. We have found Waldo behind Trump. Finally.
Yeah, you know who that
Let
is?
me tell you something.
John F. Kennedy Jr.
Is that right?
I've never been able to find Waldo, damn it.
Well, Waldo was there.
He's been JFK Jr. the whole time.
Yep. You've been too busy hiding turds around the White House, President Biden, to see where
Waldo
is.
pisses me off. I hate Waldo.
Why?
I would sit there with those books for hours.
You're right. You can find them. And this is during your presidency.
Yeah.
You know the what Joe really likes, and we had to take a bunch of them down. Is those images where you have to cross your eyes to look at them in 3D.
No, you took on the dolphin.
Yeah, we had to take down the dolphin.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
do you guys know who this is here in this image on the left with the long hair?
Hurt my feelings. Long hair, yeah.
Is that also JFK Jr.?
No, that's Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, he looks terrible.
He looks like he has an achy, breaky heart. Right?
He looks like a homeless man.
He does. Yes, he's playing, and I wonder, President Biden, do you have any insight into? You have. I mean, he looks very sad, but he is playing one of the balls tonight. Him and his daughter are they estranged?
I heard he was a Satan worshiper.
Yeah, I heard he was something with Sasquatch. I mean, look at him.
He just looks very like he's been searching for Sasquatch. And maybe he found her with this blonde.
He might have been injected with some of that Sasquatch DNA that was in the fog we sent out in the drones.
Wait, what fog did you send out?
Well, there was some people got the parasites to give them cold and pneumonia, and other people got the Sasquatch DNA.
And okay, so that would then turn them. So that's how you're.
I guess it's working.
Yeah. So the Sasquatch are not going to be extinct because of the fog.
Oh, the Sasquatch are not extinct, sweetheart.
Don't stop it, President Biden. Don't flatter me like that.
You want me to whisper?
So you're turning me on, President Biden. Stop it, please. Not on the show.
I will make sure a free and independent film will be made about my life to be shared with all Americans.
I would love to see that. And what is Hunter going to do now?
Well, he's been pardoned. He was number one. He's number one.
Got the first.
Damn, that feels good. He'll be in my domain. I'll say number one, and he'll come running, and he'll say, "Yes, Father." God damn it, it feels right.
You
should make him call you Captain Picard.
You son of a bitch. He's going to call me the Sniffler, and you're going to rue the day that...
Did you just orgasm, Mr. Biden?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I didn't know you're still good, yeah.
That's great.
It's the meth. I'm telling you, the meth will cure all.
Right, it's just like Blue Chew, the meth is.
You rub it on, sprinkle it on everything.
Well, you'll finally have time to shower with Hunter. Like
there's that Sparkle too. You tried that one, Joe? You tried Sparkle yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sparkle.
I'm not familiar with Sparkle.
It's the red cinnamon one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mixed that with a little fentanyl, spin it up into a pinner, and we'll go to town.
Say a little fentanyl? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with President Trump closing the border, it might be harder to get that fentanyl.
Yeah, that's going to suck.
Yeah, you might have to get
they still have fentanyl in the United States.
They have it in hospitals for
you can just go use your Sniffler identity and go rob some hospitals.
Yeah, don't worry about me, man. I'd worry about myself.
Yeah, President Trump, you don't have to worry about him anymore. He is no longer your opponent. He is a free villain to do whatever he can. Did you guys see Zuckerberg? The billionaires were going berserk, as we already saw, Elon. But Zuckerberg got caught a little bit here. Did y'all see this? We'll play the clip.
Billionaires go berserk.
You see that? You see that clip? Look at that. There he is. Zoom in on the woman next to him.
What is she wearing on her face?
She's wearing a microphone on her face.
What a dork.
And she has a bra. She has nothing but a bra on underneath her sport coat. You guys know who that is? I'll show you.
It's Melania.
It's Bezos' wife. Bezos is on the other side of her. And I actually have another angle of this. I'll show you.
Are all these guys looking at her breasts?
Yeah,
It's
it
Lady Gaga.
appears they are.
It's a scene from the Joker 2.
Yeah, you look at this version of this angle of it.
What's going on here? Oh, she's like, hey, man, what the? Well, miss, where was I? Did I fall asleep?
That's the AI version.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's the AI version of that.
Man, this AI is just tricking me left and right, man. You tell him about the flux capacitor, you bastard.
I mean, we got one in the back of the beast.
So you can go to any point in time or just 1985?
Well, we like to spend a lot of time in 1984, 1985, but, it's to keep me secure and secluded away from danger. Because that's where I'm going to be.
But tell them about the fact that the flux capacitor is the shape of a Y, and the Skynet symbology is also a Y. So those two movies are connected. Tell them.
I mean, Skynet stole the flux capacitor and created Cyberdyne Systems. Those guys, they stole it. That's where they got their time travel technology to send the Terminators back in time.
No one cares anymore.
You were the one who asked
lost interest in time travel?
He was the one who asked me to talk about it.
No, he's trying to bring it back into the popular culture because you guys drive culture. That's what politics has become, a driver of culture. And I think if time travel has fallen out of favor, then it is up to you guys to bring it back. So,
I mean, I'm bringing a lot of things back.
Is this going to be a
sexy.
a widely available technology, time travel technology?
We're not going to make it widely available now. That's not the plan.
No, who's going to be available to?
To me.
Just you and you alone? So how would we know if anything changed? We have to trust the plan?
We're trusting the plan, Brad. The plan has all been coming to fruition if you haven't been able to tell.
Who looked better today at the inauguration, Melania or Jill?
Melania.
Is that who Jill would also say looked better? Where was Hunter, by the way? I saw the grandkids, but I didn't see Hunter.
He was in the podium.
He was in the podium.
Here.
He was like inside.
You ever seen Police Academy?
He was in Police Academy in the podium.
Yeah, you know that scene where they're in the podium?
Well, I never imagined. I was sure he was
now
there.
you're giving me too many hints, Joe. I'm gonna have to go check my shampoo for super glue.
Yeah, super glue. That's what we call it.
Do you use bar soap, Mr. President, or is it?
I use Mr. Squatch.
I've never heard of that brand.
No, it's great.
Mr.
Squatch soap. It's all natural. There's no chemicals in it.
What does the spokesperson of Mr. Squatch look like?
He knows about the Sasquatch invasion, so you wear that stuff in the...
Is that the UAPs? Is it Sasquatch flying the eggs?
Yeah, that's some of them. And then there's some of our people, they're hybrids. And then there's some of the real folks, the real weirdos from the other side of the ice wall. And then we got the some interdimensionals. Those orbs are no joke, man.
Antarctica, the ice wall, is this a flat Earth theory?
I think he's talking about Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones ice wall. Do either of you believe in flat Earth?
You Freemason? Aren't we all Freemason at the end of the day?
I think so at this point, yes. Wait, so look, I don't need to, the vibe is great for you guys, but we have a very serious question here that is pressing on many people's minds is Truth Tumabeer wants to know who the bigger slut for Israel is.
I mean, who's not a slut for Israel?
Throwing it around. All right. Well, yeah. I guess that's a valid point, President Trump.
He's a slick talking funky humping pony porking, a bold-faced yellow belly liar, and I'd like to see you try to say that to my constantly smiling face.
Are you guys next to each other right now?
No, he flew off on Air Force Two. Remember?
I took a high-speed rail, baby. I'm in Brazil in my lair.
That's right. You got your.
What are you gonna name your Sniffler Sanctum?
I like that, Sniffler Sanctum.
What's your costume gonna look like?
Yeah, it's like a full tight unitard with a bunch of noses on it. I'll switch to colors. I'll switch to colors with the weather.
Yeah. You know, there's the Consumer Electronic Conference just released this new gaming. It's not going to be ready for consumers yet, but it's they're testing it where you can smell the PlayStation games you play. And the game that they tested it on, they showed everybody was what was it? End of Day. It was an apocalyptic game where people could smell a bunch of dead bodies. Perhaps you can use that technology.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
It does sound awful.
But I can reverse engineer it.
It's like they took it straight out of Futurama.
Smell people from a distance. I can smell them from
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision is what it's called. That's actually what it's
from
called.
Futurama.
No, that's what they referred to it as.
Smell you through your screen. I can smell you right.
They can never escape. They can never escape you, President Biden.
Joe,
what's up, DJ?
Tell him about how the Simpsons. Tell him who the Simpsons work for.
Oh yeah, man, they work for us. Yeah, we use the Simpsons to pre-program you and let you know, and it basically it relieves us of any karmic debt, and we told you through the Simpsons. You
Revelation
morons.
of the method.
Yeah, you got it. Hegelian dialectic and all that crap.
So if you warn us, then you're absolved from your sins because it's our choice.
You got it.
Interesting. Well, I have a couple more, just 2 short clips to show you guys, and then we can get out of here. I know you guys are both very busy, and you're busy.
I got a lot of executive orders.
A lot of executive orders to sign. Are you going to free Ross?
We're stuck with a lot of
executive orders. You know, we may commute Ross. The verdict's not out yet.
Right, commute Ross. Excuse me. So I'm just curious what you guys interpret former President George W. Bush is doing in this clip here. Oh, wait, no, this is Elon. Excuse me. We'll get to the Bush next. What is Elon doing here? Look at him.
It looks like he's
Tapping into Starlink.
he's possessed by he looks like
Look at him.
He's getting a download from
Starlink.
Is that Shatner?
He's getting a download? Is that you guess? That's how he gets a download?
Who's in front of him? Is that Shatner?
That's true. It might be this guy right. Yeah, I think that's William Shatner.
Oh, well, in that case,
he looks about Shatner's size.
Yeah.
If it's Shatner, Elon's probably got one of his fingers up his tuchus.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Bill's going to move to Canada and then we buy Canada. There's nowhere they can go to get away from me. I'm going to buy every country they want to run off to.
Greenland and Canada. Do you think they will welcome you buying Canada?
Oh, then they're going to welcome it, all right, because they're going to hate the tariffs.
You're going to weaponize the tariffs. Would you use military force to take Canada or the Panama Canal or Greenland?
Not military force. We don't need military force. They're just gonna do it.
Right. They'll just give it. So you just want to be so sexy they just throw it at you.
I mean, that's how I've gotten all my other real estate. You know,
it's been planned for years. We teed it up for him. He just has to take it.
So you've been part of this plan.
Of course,
Sniffler.
man.
Yeah.
It's a big old club, and you ain't in it, sweetheart.
All right. Finally, you guys interpret George W. Bush's actions for me here. Here he is. Let me turn it on. There you go.
Look at what does he have? Rosacea?
It looks like it. Look at him. Look at Hillary in front of him. I just saw that.
Yeah, he doesn't like what he's.
Oh, you know what? He's got an airhead in his mouth.
Did you see his eyebrows there? Look at that.
He's giving somebody the eye.
Who did he do that to? Who do you think he did that to with his eyebrows?
Well, look, he's
too old for me.
He's got one of those really, really sour airheads in his mouth.
Apparently. Yeah. So at the end there, this isn't even the end. There's a little bit more. So here, I think like
lemon head. Isn't that what it's called? Lemon head, lemon bob?
He does look like he's sucking on a lemon head. I think he's looking for Big Mike because Big Mike usually cuddles them and gives them candy.
He loves cuddling up to Big Mike.
And she's not there. And what is Hillary looking at right here?
Yeah, she's looking at that glass ceiling.
she was trying to break. Yes, always looking at that glass, praying to that glass ceiling.
Yep.
He looks like he may have just shit his pants, to be honest.
And that's why he did that little eyebrow raise.
Who, me?
Oh my God.
And then that's why he let out that big sigh at the end, because he was like, I shit my pants.
And then he looked for Michelle because she usually cleans.
Hey, it's me, George W. Bush.
Jodie Foster. Okay,
Jodie Foster.
Yeah, funny. Shitting pants, yeah.
Sorry,
like
sorry, President.
Jeff.
Sorry, Sniffler. We didn't mean anything by it.
That's okay. There are about 900 Dookie sticks left.
900? I've only found 3 of them.
Is this like a Die Hard 3 thing where if he doesn't find them by a certain period of time, parts of the country will blow up?
Yeah, I like that.
No, we already blew up California.
We did California, North Carolina. We did Hawaii. Oh, we're going on a whole tour.
You guys going to build back better everything.
Yeah, this last month was the Fire and Ice tour for the Biden administration.
Well, I appreciate both of y'all taking time out from your very busy schedule to hang out.
We did so much stuff, man. It was nuts. I'm so proud of us. I wish the incoming Admiral success in the sense that I want them to fail miserably, and I'm a spiteful, jealous, and I'm happy there will be a peaceful and orderly transition transvestite.
Yeah.
And here's my final warning before I bid you farewell. I'm trying to kind of pull Eisenhower here and don't worry about the military-industrial complex. And the AI has it covered. Just let it go. Let AI just control everything.
And
in the short time that we have left on this planet, everyone needs a fair shot to get some head. And I signed a bill that makes 15-minute cities look like a walk in the park. And then I say that out loud. And we must think about the children, because I can't stop thinking about the children.
Well, the Sniffler won't stop until every child is sniffed.
And I say, hey, look at me, damn it. I'm stuttering and I'm slurring.
President Trump?
Even now.
I don't know how to follow that up. You know, I just know that he almost called me Admiral Akbar.
I've always believed.
And I wonder, I think about that Star Wars movie, and I wonder why nobody cared that Admiral Akbar died. He served in all of the Star Wars. He's a decorated military hero. And then that purple-headed woman who was only in the movie for 15 minutes dies, and they give her a huge send-off. But nobody cared that Admiral Akbar died. I cared. Where were you when Admiral Akbar died? That's what I want to know.
Hey, America, I've always believed, and I've discussed this with all the world leaders, America can be defined by one word, plausible deniability.
Plausible.
And I was a kid. I was a kid with a stutter, which explains a lot.
Right.
Deep down in the scrotum of Pennsylvania. And now, look at me. Look at me now.
Did you just say you were from the scrotum of
He's
Pennsylvania?
a kid with a stutter from the scrotum.
Pretty much.
And
I was president. And
Yeah.
pretty much. And you can too, America. And the power of the American sheeple is within you. It's a constant snuggle, constantly sniffing each other together forever.
It's something foretold by Corn Pop many years ago.
Did you just power down?
I think he did. I think he just he's not off, but he's asleep. He shuts like a
God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us. And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everyone. And good luck to both of you in your future. I hope that Sniffler, you're able to become the supervillain that you've always aspired to be. And President Trump, I hope you're able to make America great again, as you've promised. We will talk to you guys next time.
Hopefully we're going to be doing some touring soon.
Some touring, not to belong the show, but some touring. Shouldn't you be in D.C. as president?
I mean, we're going to be doing it all, Brad. I'm going to be coming to events with you. It's going to be a good time.
So perhaps there'll be clones of both.
We got four
presidents.
more. We got 4 more years. There's no clones of me. There's only one.
All right. Well,
There's
thank you guys.
only one. And Barron's so tall.
Barron's the tallest person anybody's ever seen.
He's grown 7 feet in the past 6 months.
He definitely, either that or everybody who sat by him at the inauguration is under 4 feet tall.
Well, there's a lot of short people in politics. They're all actors. They're all actors.
Yeah, right.
And actors are really known to be a lot of short people.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank y'all. Propagandafight.com. We'll talk to you guys next time. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.